What's good, YouTube? I'm back again with another video, and I was just thinking to myself, I thought to share this message because it totally makes sense. There's 8 billion people on this planet, and you don't think that 100,000 people can be a fan of like what it is that you do, your work, your art, your music, your YouTube channel. Like, there's 8 billion people on this planet, and you don't think you can get 100,000 people if you're consistent? Don't be afraid of your dreams, because when it's all said and done, they're actually not really that scary. Like when you're a kid, you know, you have dreams. Like when you're a kid, you want to be an astronaut, you want to be a sumo wrestler, you want to play in the NBA, you know, you want to be the president, you want to do a lot of things when you're a kid. But then somehow life just happens. You know, you end up going to college, and then you become realistic, and then you tell yourself, oh no, I can't do it, no, I'm a loser, I can't do it. And then you start hanging around friends, and then you guys just, you know, I don't know, sometimes you have some friends that bring you down, you have some friends that lead you down the wrong path. That is what happens with a lot of people in life. Like, you turn 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Like, around that period of your life knocks you down, and you become like realistic. And then that spark is completely gone. Sometimes you need to ask yourself, what changed? That's what happened to me. I wanted to, you know, be a professional basketball player, but then I had to ask myself, what changed? Why did I lose that spark? It's because I started comparing myself to other people. I started to tell myself that maybe I'm not as good as I think I am. Maybe someone else deserves this. I'm not deserving. I don't think that I'm good enough. I'm telling you that, like, people project confidence, which is very important. However, though, deep down, people actually do not believe in themselves like they should. And then boom, now you think that you can't do it. Now you have limiting beliefs, and then the people around you aren't encouraging you to do what it is that you're meant to do. The task itself is not that difficult. I promise you that whatever it is that you're meant to do, it is not that difficult. All you have to do is be consistent and try every single day. And I'm not talking try once a week. I'm talking you have to try every single day. I'm not saying, yeah, you take a break here, you take a break there. No, you actually have to try every single day. Like, why would you believe everything could go wrong when everything could go right? Like, if you believe everything could go wrong, your life is already probably not the best anyways. So why not just try and see if things go right? And even if things go wrong, at least you tried. And if people judge you for your failures, then why should you care? Why should you care? Why would you judge me for my failures when I'm actually out here trying? You're not trying, but you're judging me for my failures. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I'm the one trying, you're not. The journey is meant to be intimidating. It's meant to be hard. It's meant to be long. You're meant to go through good times and hard times. This is not meant to be easy. Like, you're actually meant to grind. Like, look at any good movie. Every single good movie that I have personally watched, it was hard, you know? The person probably went through a difficult time, and then they had to go through a whole training arc where they had to become better, and then eventually they get what it is that they want at the end. They get what it is that they want at the end. If I was watching a movie and the person got whatever it was that they wanted at the very beginning of the movie, that would be the shittiest, the worst movie of all time. Me personally, I wouldn't watch that movie, and I know that you wouldn't watch that movie too. If, like, in the first, like, 5 minutes, the person got everything they wanted. You're meant to go through hard times, you're meant to struggle, and it's meant to be a story. Like, it's meant to be a cool story. Like, your life is literally a movie. Your life is literally a movie. So you have to make this movie the best movie that you possibly can. You get no sequel. When it's all said and done, like I said, 6 foot under. I'm telling you guys, if only you guys understood where I was coming from, because I've experienced it to a small scale. You are meant to succeed. Like, you are actually literally meant to succeed. Like, you are meant to come here into this planet and be a creator, create something, and then you're meant to succeed. You're meant to succeed. It drives me insane how many people like actually think that they can't do something, but then if they actually decided to put their mind to it, they definitely would be able to do it. I'm at a golf course right now, and let me just show you guys something. If I told you guys that you could fill out this whole field right here, would you believe me? Believe it or not, if you actually commit to something and you actually decide that, you know what, I'm going to create something so big, so influential that I could fill out this whole field right here. I'm telling you that if you actually believe that you can do that, chances are you probably can do it. Like I said in the beginning, there's 8 billion people on the planet. Are you telling me that out of 8 billion people on this planet, you can't get 100,000 people to be a fan of what you do, whatever work it is that you decide to do? That's like 0.00001% of 8 billion. And you know what's crazy? It's not even all that difficult now because we have the internet. Maybe back in the day, it was hard. But like if you have the internet right now and you start marketing yourself and you start putting yourself out there, you can actually get 100,000 people to, you know, to mess with whatever it is that you're doing. I'm telling you, you know, for the most part, people don't really see it like this, but then human beings will consume anything and everything that seems popular at the moment. It doesn't even have to be popular. I'm telling you that, like, it doesn't have to be the most popular thing. As long as you can find people that kind of think that what you're doing is cool, I'm telling you that you can find people that are going to support you in whatever endeavor that you decide to do. And I'm going to give you guys a couple of examples. For example, I got this from someone else's YouTube channel. The WNBA has 50 million unique viewers. Have you ever watched a WNBA game? Mind you, I got this from someone. This is not my idea. I got this from someone else. They have 50 million unique viewers. 50 million people. And chances are you watching this, man or woman, have not watched a WNBA game. Another example. This is my own personal example. There was this one time I was talking to a girl and I was like, oh, do you know who Davido is? And she said, no, she doesn't know who Davido is. Davido is a popular, famous Nigerian artist. I'm Nigerian, so I know him, you know. But she didn't know who Davido was. My point is, Davido to you is famous. However though, somewhere out there, Davido is not famous at all. He's not famous at all. And lastly, I'm going to use myself as an example. I go to a school, I go to McMaster, I went to McMaster University and I started a business. The biggest thing that I realized was I went to McMaster University and I started a business where I sold food. There's so many restaurants in my city. There's other Nigerian restaurants. There's other places where other people can get food from. However though, I was able to build a customer base and now people say, how did you do it? I'm telling you that people will consume anything that either inspires them, entertains them, or educates them. Those 3 things. Damn, I'm spitting, man. I don't even know where I'm getting all of this from. I'm spitting right now. However though, if you can find something, I don't know what it is. I don't, like I said, like I always say, everybody has different things that they are interested in. Some people like sewing. I'm on a golf course right now. Some people like golf, you know. If you start posting about golf, in fact, let me show you guys my swing. Let me show you guys my swing real quick. My swing. If you start posting about golf, you know, someone out there, I'm telling you that like, someone out there is going to like your face, you know. Like, someone out there is going to like the way you talk, your face, the way you play golf, the way you do a certain thing. I don't care whatever it is that you do. Someone out there is going to look at you and be like, damn, I think that person is cool. I can do what they're doing. And they're going to become a fan of you. And next thing you know, people are going to start saying, oh, you inspire them to do this, you inspire them to do that. But then, when it's all said and done, it's literally not even that hard. And I'm telling you that it's not even that hard because there's 8 billion people on the planet. I don't speak Chinese. I don't speak Spanish. The only language I speak is English. There's tens of thousands of people. There's millions, billions of people that speak Chinese, Spanish, and chances are they are never going to know who I am because I don't speak that language. Do you kind of get where I'm coming from? Like, I hope I'm making sense. I know I'm making sense. I know I'm making sense to the right people, you know. But anyways, you guys, that's the video, man. That's the video. Like in all honesty, this world is too big for you to think that you can't make it, you know, to think that you can't be a star or like in your certain field. The world is too big for you to believe that you can't make it. Like I said, there's 8 billion people on the planet. What makes you think that you can't get 100,000 people to be a fan of your work if you put yourself out there? I'm telling you that, like I said, it's so the idea of success, like now how I see it now in terms of the population of people, I genuinely believe that anybody that puts their mind to it can actually achieve some level of success. I don't know how big the level of success is going to be, but when you account for the amount of people that are on this planet with us right now, and the fact that we have the internet and everybody is connected, when you put that into perspective, I'm telling you, imagine if 100,000 people gave you $1, you would have $100,000, bro. It is actually possible. I used to think that no, you know, success is for special people. I don't think I can be successful. But once I tasted it at a small degree, selling African food in my school. I tasted it at a small degree, and ever since I tasted it, my mind has opened so much, and I'm telling you that you can succeed. It kills me. It makes me go insane how many people are like insecure about like whatever it is that they do or about themselves, or like it makes me go crazy because anybody, I'm telling you that anybody on this planet can literally achieve any form of success that they want. I'm telling you this from the depths of my soul. The fact that I could do it to a small degree is so crazy. If you guys, bro, I was in the special needs class. I was nothing, you know, but then now people say that I inspire them. Bro, I'm telling you, it is not hard. You just have to lock in and you can do it. You can. And if you're watching this channel, I believe in you. You can. Please. For your sake, do it. But anyways, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm coming through with videos every single day. That is the video.